shots, you keep going until it's mathematically impossible for one team to win. If they're still tied after the 5 shots, you go to what is really a sudden death shootout, because then it becomes single shot, i.e. you come in and score, the other team has to score in their next shot, or that's it.
This is a lot of pressure on these two goaltenders, considering the type of game that they've had to play. Yes, they've had a lot of shots, but at the same time, really not a lot of great action in front of them. So now all of a sudden they're going to be forced to move real quickly.
That's Ilya Bryzgalov, the Russian goaltender, focusing. And his opponent, Zdeněk Šmíd.
And it's not as though either goaltender right now in waiting can even prepare by talking to the coaches or the players as to how to defend against the shooter, because they don't yet know who the shooter is.
Kind of neat looking down at both benches. Czech bench looking a little bit more relaxed. They're standing up and starting to link arms. The Russians are all seated, many with their heads bowed, with their arms linked, shoulder to shoulder.
And for the Czechs, they're choosing all to stand, and they will end up doing the same formation.
The black coat.
Here's Gord Miller again.
Well, on the Czech bench is a man named Zdeněk Kushi. He's wearing a black coat down there, pacing back and forth. He hasn't been there until just now. He was with me up here watching for the first 3 periods, and he wants everyone in Canada to know that if the Czechs win this game, they'll have won the Olympic gold medal, the World Championship, and the World Junior in the last couple of years. Something he said would be, quote, the hugest miracle in the history of hockey. He's an entertaining guy. He's actually Dominic Hasek's best friend. There he is. And the World Junior Championship in 2 years will be in his hometown. And he said that Hasek has been calling him during this game for updates on his cell phone. And so he's hoping for the hugest miracle in the history of hockey.
He's a real good guy, too. I've got to know him over the last couple of years, and he's been the one that has been very helpful to me in really dissecting this Czech Republic team. He's also a general manager in the Elite League.
Yevgeny Muratov will be the first shooter for the Russians. Home team shoots first. And here comes shot number 1. Muratov roofs it with a nice move and a great finish on the backhand.
Muratov really took his time, too. He had his head up. He really faked going to the backhand and then just used that great skill at roofing it.
And the first Czech shooter, Jaroslav Kristek. Buffalo Sabres draft pick, plays for the Tri-City Americans.
Some discussion with the referee and Bryzgalov.
Here comes Kristek. And Bryzgalov using his size to advantage there. He's a big man, quite a bit bigger than Šmíd, 6'3", 200 pounds, and it's just a lot of him to get around.
He just got that right pad out on Kristek. Kristek tried to go to his forehand side on the deke, and you can see how well Bryzgalov spread out.
Sergei Zinoviev, second Russian shooter. So the Russians still up 1-0 in the shootout. Second Czech shooter ready to go. And that will be number 28, Libor Pivko. I think this guy will be tough to deke on because of his size. Here comes Pivko. Right to the legs.
The 5-hole, that's what he's been giving up when he goes down. He is a big guy, and when he gets into that crouch of his, He covers the top corners well, but there is space between his pads. The good old 5-hole.
Oleg Smirnov, the next shooter, Edmonton Oilers draft pick. He is fast with a quick shot. Smirnov tried to deke. And that surprised me. I thought he would shoot. He's got a good shot.
Well, if he was going to deke, I thought he might come in a little quicker than he actually did. He really slowed down. You could see he opened up his legs and was really just cruising, so he really signaled what he was going to do very early.
Arguably the most dangerous offensive player in the Czech Republic, Milan Kraft, is the third Czech shooter. Tied at 1. Here's Kraft. Score!
Once again, Kraft decided that he also would shoot the puck, like Pipko did.
Next shooter for the Russians, number 27, Alexei Terashenko. And he stopped. It is 2-1. The Czechs lead in the shootout, and a goal here would end it. And it is number 16, Zibuk Irgal. And the Russians, yeah, they're going to change goalies. Peter Vorobiev, spotting that weakness, as the shooter's head. He takes out Brizgalov and brings in the much more nimble Alexei Volkov.
Took a page right out of the Czech Republic's book from the World Senior Championship.
Irgal can win it here. And Volkov with the stop. Now the Russians must score on this shot to stay alive. And the weight falls on the shoulders of Yevgeny Fedorov. No relation, by the way. Here comes Fedorov. Russians trying to stay alive. And the Czechs are gold medal champions. For the first time ever, the Czechs win gold at the World Junior.
Well, they were just saving all of that emotion for over 3 hours. All that emotion that they showed after beating USA. They couldn't be a happier group on earth right now than this Czech Republic team.
The fourth different country to win the World Junior Hockey Championship in the last 4 years. The first time ever that the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia has won gold at the World Juniors.